After a month on the road travelling across Australia, we're spending our final weekend in Sydney before flying back to Kerala, India. From rooftop cocktails and rainy Chinatown runs to last catch-ups with friends, family, and one very last Aussie coffee. This is our goodbye for now.
We fibbing?
The Brisbane Lounge. Virgin Australia Lounge. We're heading up to Sydney.
Yes, we are. He's got our first drinks of the evening.
A couple of days in Sydney and then off we go.
Back to Kerala.
Cheers.
Cheers. Chips, crackers, pretzels. Ready for the flight to Sydney? Yep. I'm full. I don't need any food. I'm not going to eat anything in the lounge. Of course not. Chocolate cake, chips.
Chai curry looks good. It smells really nice.
It actually does smell really good.
Off camera, I know you're going to eat some too.
We started the weekend in the Virgin Lounge in Brisbane, sad to be saying goodbye to family, but ready for a final few days in Australia's most iconic city, Sydney. It's only a short hour-and-a-half flight from Brisbane to Sydney, and we're on our way. It didn't take us long to pick up our bags, and then we began the walk to the express pickup area, which is a bit of a trek. We were picked up by our amazing friend Jackie, who we haven't seen since we left Australia a year and a half ago. We decided to stop at a cute little Thai restaurant in Redfern for dinner. We were so excited about having all of our favourite dishes like pad see ew and massaman curry. It was so good to catch up in person again after so long. It's hard living so far away from friends when you're an expat. Then we checked into our hotel, the Hyatt Regency. It was a really nice place to stay. We definitely recommend it if you're visiting Sydney. Its location is perfect. We have freshened up and are headed straight for rooftop cocktails at Zephyr, which is part of our hotel. It has stunning views of the city and lots of delicious cocktails to choose from. It was absolutely packed tonight with people going out for end of the week drinks and catching up with friends. The views from here of the city skyline are not to be missed. It was nostalgic for Fibbin and I to be here tonight, as Sydney is the city that we met in, and nights like this remind us of our very first dates. It's the next day, and today we have a big day of exploring planned.
Where are we going, Jess?
We're going for breakfast.
Yes. Going for breakfast. We're going to go catch up with Jessica's grandmother and her auntie and a couple of her cousins. We're going to the QVB. It's been a long time since I've been to the QVB. You excited?
Victoria Building.
The Queen Victoria Building.
It's a beautiful old building in Sydney, CBD.
Yeah.
One of the best things about Sydney is how walkable it is, especially on a crisp morning. From our hotel in Darling Harbour, it's just a short stroll past the harbour signs and city buzz to the Queen Victoria Building. We'll be walking through some of our favourite parts of Sydney today. Right in the heart of Sydney, the Queen Victoria Building is a place that you must visit. It has so many great shops and restaurants, and the building itself is worth exploring. It was built in the 1890s, and it's all stained glass, soaring ceilings, and beautiful old tiles. We came here this morning to have breakfast with my nan and my aunt, as well as some of my cousins that we haven't seen since our wedding day. We all ordered delicious coffees. Fibbin, of course, got banana bread, and I got souffle pancakes. It was all amazing and really so nice to catch up with family after such a long time. Before long, it was time to say our goodbyes, and then we were off to explore the city. It is common to find buskers set up around the streets of Sydney, so we stopped to watch for a little while. We have a big day of exploring ahead of us, and our first stop is Bangaroo. But first, we went back to the hotel to change into comfy shoes, and then we're on our way. On our way along Sussex Street, we walked past these fancy wedding cars and saw a wedding photo shoot happening, which was really sweet. This is Bangaroo. It's one of Sydney's newest waterfront precincts, but this whole area has seen a massive transformation. Not long ago, it was just a disused industrial site filled with old wharves, containers, and cranes. Now it's been reborn with parks, restaurants, and office towers right on the harbour. It's named after a powerful Aboriginal woman, a leader of the Eora Nation and a member of the Camaragal clan from the 1700s. Today, this area is one of the best places to come to walk, eat, and watch the water sparkle. There are heaps of beautiful restaurants right on the waterfront, which are popular especially for parties and enjoying these stunning views. There's a ferry terminal which easily connects you to the rest of the harbour from here, and they do lots of harbour cruises that dock here too. The office buildings that I was mentioning are just to the right. Can you imagine working in an office that has this view? I don't know how they get any work done. There are lots of architecturally interesting buildings like this one. And it's hard to miss the Crown building towering over Bangaroo. Sleek, modern, and unapologetically flashy, this is Sydney's tallest building, home to luxury apartments, a casino, and some of the city's most high-end dining. It's a bold statement on the harbour skyline. There is a beautiful walkway that follows around the harbour, so we're going to walk from here all the way to Circular Quay, which is where we can see the iconic Opera House and Harbour Bridge. There's so many cool new additions along here that Fibin and I haven't seen, like this kids' play park. There are some steep staircases on your way up to Circular Quay, but it's definitely worth the walk. I love how native plants and natural materials have been incorporated into these park areas. It makes it feel more like it would have been before modern times. Once you reach the top, there are stunning views looking back down onto Bangaroo, as well as the Piedmont area and even showing the Anzac Bridge in the distance. This is Argyle Street, one of the oldest thoroughfares in Sydney, where sandstone buildings and cobbled paths take you back in time. We're walking past the Garrison Church, a charming piece of history where one of my friends actually got married here a few years ago. This area, tucked between the rocks and Circular Quay, feels like a quiet pocket of the past, even though it's in the heart of the city. You can even see the iconic Harbour Bridge in the distance. We've just reached the Rocks, one of Sydney's most iconic and historic neighbourhoods. The weekend markets are winding down, but you can still feel the buzz. It's a favourite spot for tourists and locals alike, filled with cobbled laneways, artisan stalls, street performers, and some of the city's oldest pubs. Just one street over and we've reached Circular Quay, and you can see the iconic Opera House and Harbour Bridge in the background.
Fibin's worked up a sweat from all the walking. Definitely did not need the windbreaker jacket. It's actually quite warm.
The
That looks
Harbour
that way.
Bridge.
That's not the Harbour Bridge. That's the Opera House. There's some ferries leaving the ferry terminal. There's a big train station there. Oh, and there's the Harbour Bridge behind the overseas passenger terminal. Right.
No matter how many times you see it, this view never gets old. The Opera House with its iconic sails and the Harbour Bridge stretching proudly across the water. It's pure Sydney. We've walked this foreshore so many times, but today it feels different. Maybe it's because we know we're leaving soon. It all hits a little harder when you know it's your last look for now. We made it all the way here.
Where are we?
We're at the Harbour Bridge and the Opera House over top of your head.
Opera House. After a long day of walking, Jessica is at her natural habitat.
We stopped at a local pub to get some afternoon tea before we continue our walk around the CBD.
Meal 2 of the night. Mango cheesecake and coffee. Vivian looks happy about this. How was it?
Oh, it's really good.
Yeah?
I like it, yeah.
Tastes nice. It looks good. There's like a decent amount of mango puree on top. The coffees look good too.
We're walking back up George Street, right alongside Sydney's light rail line, which only opened a few years ago but has already transformed the city. It's strange how familiar and new everything feels at the same time. Skyscrapers on one side, heritage facades on the other, and that mix really sums up Sydney.
Walking off our cheesecake. Getting ready for proper dinner. We're really trying to fit in all of the iconic Sydney meals that we want to eat before we leave here. All in one
Cheesecake.
weekend. Cheesecake, what else, Bibbin?
The breakfast, lunch and dinner.
All of the banana bread, pizza, pasta,
Yep. All the
Parmesan, steak,
steak.
everything. This is Martin Place, a walkway that runs through the middle of the Sydney CBD. And Bibbin. There's some statues here that commemorate the Australian and New Zealand armed forces and their participation in the World Wars. And there's lots of flowers around them because yesterday was Anzac Day, which is a day of commemoration. You can see on the flowers they say, "Lest we forget."
Which means not to forget people who fought for us
And
gave
for our
their lives
freedom.
for our freedom.
Yeah. Cartier. There's people standing in line to go inside.
This is a famous Apple store in Sydney.
Multi-levels too, look at this. Look how high it goes up. I can't even shoot that high.
The other one that was so impressive was the one in Singapore.
Ah yes, that one was like a floating island in the water. It was weird. But this Apple store is pretty impressive. There's still heaps of people up there too.
The security guards.
Yeah. Whew. Just selling Apple products and helping people with their...
The Apple geniuses wear green shirts here.
Yeah.
Everywhere else I see, remember them wearing blue.
Oh really?
Or maybe I must be wrong.
I'm surprised by how many stores are actually open at this time, but it is a Saturday, so maybe it's Saturday hours open late.
That's the Strand. It's one of the oldest shopping centres, shopping markets.
Yes. It has some cute old stores in there. And the Dimmicks building, which is a really old and bigger bookstore. Has been around for a long time.
Read any books? I wouldn't know what that is. That's a famous Three Mondays pub. Everyone who's been to Sydney has seen that.
Speak no evil, see no evil, hear no evil.
When you go to the pub, that's probably what happens.
I remember it from when I was a very little girl. It's been there a long time. There's so many food delivery bicycles everywhere. What have you got?
Got some
Beef
braised
soup.
beef soup. I don't know what that is. Looks like rubber.
It's tofu.
Tofu. Got some dumplings over there too.
How is it, Vivian?
It's really good, but so hard to eat.
Yeah, we keep splashing each other in the face. It's soupy, warm and fresh.
I'm not playing with my food. I'm struggling to take it to my mouth. I'm talking about the food.
And then this is tofu, yes.
Yeah.
It actually tastes really good. I like it. It's fresh. The dumplings have arrived.
Dumplings are hidden.
Yeah, they're all attached to one another.
Delicious.
Yeah, it does look like that, hey. They look good though. Really crispy. Delicious. Are you gonna try one?
It's very hot. I'm gonna burn myself.
Are they pork and chives? Or what
Yep.
flavour?
It actually looks crust looks like a dosa.
Yeah.
Feels like a dosa.
They look hot, don't burn your mouth. Put some soy sauce on them. Pork and chives is the most common dumpling that I've seen. Whoa.
You gotta cut to me eating this, otherwise this is gonna be for.
No, it's definitely. What? You're using your fingers. Whoa. What?
Oh.
Tastes good? Very good.
Please look at me.
Okay.
Now it's time for dessert, and we found a tea-infused gelato place. It was popular, so we had to line up for a few minutes first.
The line for this place is massive. Look at the line.
It's raining.
It started raining, so now we have to eat our ice cream before we head back to the hotel.
True, true. Look at the rain. Someone's there on the corner eating the ice cream by herself, so she doesn't have to share, like always. You're here because you don't have to share, right?
It'll start melting if you don't hurry up, Vivian.
Ah, excuses.
This is a good.
Yeah, I like it.
We have decided to explore the rest of this little indoor shopping area while we wait for the rain to pass. These are giant figurines from Sylvanian families, which are iconic toys from the 80s and 90s. I used to have some of these when I was a kid.
We had to run all the way back to the hotel because the rain wasn't letting up. And now we're a bit soaked. Yeah.
They say a romantic walk in the rain.
It started out that way, then it got a bit heavy. It was good though. I'm glad we're back. We can have warm showers and get changed into some dry clothes. Good idea.
You're gonna go get some coffee first thing in the morning?
Sunday morning.
Most important thing in Australia is to go get a coffee.
Last full day in Sydney.
Last full day in Sydney.
We are back at the Queen Victoria building this morning to look for breakfast. This time we're going to explore the inside of this magnificent building too. There is a small cafe that was recommended online, so we are going in search of it this morning. There are so many floors and underground tunnels in this building, so it's a task to find anything in it.
We're in an old school lift in the QVB. I try to avoid lifts as much as possible. You never know when they just stop.
Look at this. It's all metal.
Yeah, you can see inside the building as we go.
I've gone up these stairs to the 4th floor a few times before. It's
To
a
the
bit of a
4th
workout.
floor.
Yeah. You've got the nice bathrooms up on the 4th floor if anyone's traveling. And you've got kids. There's clean bathrooms and not a lot of people.
This is the central atrium of the QVB, and it has some spectacular stained glass windows. At Christmas time, they put a giant Christmas tree here that fills this whole space, and they hang lots of Swarovski crystal ornaments on the tree. It used to be a tradition of mine to visit this tree every year. It turned out that the cafe we were looking for was not on the top floor, but actually in the underground tunnel leading out to Pitt Street. And it's more of a hole-in-the-wall coffee shop too.
Called Dutch Smuggler.
I've come to the Strand Arcade, which Fibbin and I walked past last night. It's a heritage-listed Victorian-style retail arcade on Pitt Street in the CBD, and it has some really cute shops.
They have koala-shaped chocolate. That's the cutest. Oh, and it looks like they even have little echidnas.
This morning I got to catch up with Jackie and some other friends, which was really lovely. And now Jackie and I are walking towards Darling Harbour to find Fibbin. While I was socialising, Fibbin was on a mission, shopping, looking for something that's been on our wish list for a while. This is Darling Harbour, and it holds a special place in my heart forever. My nan lived here for a lot of my childhood, and I stayed with her during the final parts of my PhD. I have so many happy memories here with her, and I feel so lucky to have lived in such a beautiful and fun place. I found him! Where have you been, Fibbin?
Sydney! Gotta be a tourist here.
Darling Harbour is really a one-stop shop for all the attractions. They have an aquarium, a wildlife park and Madame Tussauds. You can see Bangaroo just down there, and the Maritime Museum is on the other side of Pyrmont Bridge. There is currently a lot of construction happening to develop more restaurants, shops and accommodation next to the International Convention Centre. The Pyrmont Bridge is a historical swing bridge, which means it opens to allow boats to pass through Cockle Bay and Darling Harbour. The harbour is much smaller than it used to be now, so they usually only open the bridge for fun during school holidays. Fibbin and I have walked all the way to the other side of Pyrmont to come to Elements Bar and Grill, questionably one of Fibbin's favourite restaurants in the whole world. Today is Sunday and they have a lunch special, all-you-can-eat Wagyu Sunday roast. We used to come here for their special tomahawk steak nights.
Our favourite restaurants. We used to come all the time. Got a few different branches, but we've been to here a few times.
Hi guys, how are you doing? So I can give you this table here. I can give you the king and queen seats if you want. It's up to you.
Just the normal
King and
seats.
queen seats?
They dry age their meat here to enhance the flavour, which is what you can see happening in these cabinets.
Have you been perusing the menu?
The happiest part of my trip.
Eating steak. Alright.
You did it with your own name. Impressive. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. Food already.
By the way, just go. This is shandy. You mix lemonade and beer in it.
Oh,
Shandy.
I remember my grandma telling me that she would have shandies.
It's what old people drink. Old people like me.
They need to mix their beer. Make it extra sweet.
They're really nice.
Already sneaking a chip. I couldn't wait for all the food to arrive. Cheers to the first drink of lunch.
Roast.
Oh, looks nice.
So this dish is really hot. Please be careful.
Very hot.
So that's for me.
So that's the setting, but anyways, I'll keep
I was
spreading it.
joking. Is it yours?
Yes. An old-fashioned smoked.
Mate, this is epic. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Thank you,
it looks
right?
great. Ready.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Ho, ho, ho.
beautiful. Oh, it smells good too.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, this is
Ooh.
an old-fashioned smoked old-fashioned.
Yeah. Let us know how it tastes.
It doesn't taste nice, just.
You're just saying that. He doesn't want to share.
It's really good.
Yeah, that's good.
It's epic.
Oof. Right, now you got to try the meat. It's just sitting there getting cold.
Say no more. Brisket, slow cooked meat.
Brisket, some Yorkshire pudding, chips, mashed potato, and some
Theoretical purposes? Theatrical.
Theatrical. Oh,
No need to.
how is it, Vivian?
Like I said, this part of the trip. This is so good. All juicy and very tender and slow cooked brisket. Actually, but nowhere as good as here or how they do in the US. It's really nice.
Very good. More meat. Give us. You ordered more meat. Right, we'll dig in.
Don't know how long I'm going to be staying here for.
I don't know. There's still only so much you can fit in, right? Oh, it is sizzling. It's so hot.
Should I order 3 more of that?
No, Vivian. One is fine.
Now we are walking back towards the CBD because we still have some shopping to do before we pack our bags ready to leave early tomorrow morning. We're walking very slowly because we're both definitely overfull.
Vivian, where are we off to now?
We are off to get a little surprise.
We're getting a surprise.
Surprise that you've been telling you should be getting for a long time.
Oh, how exciting. Walking back towards the city by the looks of things.
Yep.
Ah, this lovely person just let us cross the road. Thank you. Oh yeah, there's a banana tree over there.
Check it out real quick.
Yeah.
Just show you something. This is like a common area, like a park. People come and sit, chill. I know this place because I walked past before.
Ah.
Remember?
Oh yeah, this is cute. A little, right in the middle of the city. Oh, it's even got a little flower. Whoa!
It's Sydney.
I wonder
Sydney
if
is
people-
unusual, Anna.
I wonder if people do actually pick it.
I don't know. If I was living near it, I would be picking it.
We know you'd be taking it. Banana thief.
Yeah, we put in motakari in my house maybe someday, as long as the banana tree's there.
Yeah. Wow. And they have a little tennis. Oh no, yeah, tennis court and a basketball court down there. And a
this
little
is all
place to
public
sit.
accessible
Yeah, very
for the
cool.
public. How good is this?
Amazing.
We're going to go stop because... Is it alright if you pet the puppies real quick? Is it alright if you pet them?
Did you pat them?
Yeah. Jess loves them. Oh, Jess.
Oh, look at you guys. You look the same. Why do you tell them apart? They do like kittens. Yeah. Very cute. They're so golden. My mom has one, but a miniature, like crosses.
And we have made it to Fibbin's surprise. We've been thinking about getting a drone for a while now, and it looks like it's actually happening. We can't wait for all the cool footage that we're going to get.
Thank you.
Then we head back to the hotel to have one final dinner with our friend Marty, who has come into the city to say a final goodbye.
Aw, cute.
We found this Irish pub just around the corner, and Fibbin, being Fibbin, went exploring through the whole pub.
Late night pizzas with Marty and Jessica. Oh, that pizza looks nice. Just for the record, I'm not eating it all. Just the one who's always hungry.
Cheers.
Now we are back at the hotel and we're admiring the city skyline for one last time. Saying goodbye to people you love never gets easier. We've seen so many friends and family on this trip, but living so far away means we never know when the next hug will be. Video calls help, but they're just not the same. We've woken up to a rainy day of travel, but doesn't the view look beautiful? We're starting the day with breakfast at the hotel buffet.
What are you getting?
They had so many options, it was hard to know what to choose.
Breakfast time.
Breakfast on. Breakfast of champions.
Then it was straight to the airport.
He's excited to be going home.
Goodbye, Australia. It was fun while we've been here.
Leaving out of Sydney.
Yep, going from Sydney today, heading back to Kerala. Just a quick trip home.
Definitely not business class on the way back, so
Not this time.
can't stretch my legs. Or meet Mohanlal.
Probably not. Immigration was quick and easy, and there seemed to be a lot of families wearing matching outfits, which was cute.
So cute. So many Australian things on Pippin found the Star Wars.
How cool is that?
Yeah,
So much.
that is. Oh, there's so many little Australian animals. So cute. So much Vegemite. Even shapes, which are little savoury biscuits that are Vegemite flavoured. Some Milo, which is like a malt drink. So many fun things. Oh, and all the Tim Tams, of course. Pippin's on a mission to find the lounge.
Comes from there. What's that?
You're on a mission to find the lounge.
Of course I'm on a mission.
Look at all these fancy stores. Oh, wow.
For fancy people, Jess. Not like us. Not fancy.
Yeah,
Maybe I'm on a Tuesday and Friday.
just
But that's
a
about
Tuesday
it.
and
Just 2 days a
Friday.
week I'm fancy.
That's not today. Today is a Monday. So many things. We found it. Pippin is keen.
Cappuccino, thank you. A little logo, Singapore Airlines.
Oh, spilled it right at the last moment.
Need to call your manager.
Our last Australian coffee before we leave.
The service here is not as good as it used to be. They even fill the coffee. Spill it.
Looks like Pippin's bringing more drinks.
No trip begins or ends without champagne.
Fair enough. Cheers. So it turns out you get the hot towel even in economy. So good. Oh, Feels good.
Someone got the window seat, as always.
We always say hello and goodbye to Australia with a piece of our heart left behind. Life between two homes means constant longing, between families, between continents, between the old and the new. So it looks like we have a seat between us. How lucky is that? We get more space. We got back to Kerala.
Back to Kerala.
Via Singapore, so a little stopover in Singapore too.
Aussie mangosteens.
That would be pretty lucky. Gotta keep your feet warm.
This is my grandmother travels. Long socks.
Should I get to tuck them under my pants? Is that better?
Lunch is served. What have you got, Fibbin? What did you just choose?
Got the beef stew.
Beef stew. Can you open it up? Bread roll. Some crisps. Beef stew and some sort of grain. Very nice.
Then they gave us ice cream brownie for dessert, and it was so good.
More food. Non-veg, what is it?
Chili chicken sandwich.
Chili chicken sandwich, like a toasty. In a box.
Then it was nap time for me. Before we knew it, we were landing in Singapore for a short layover before our final flight to Kochi.
Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is off.
Back in Singapore airport. For a little bit less time this time. Look at all this coffee. Already lost Fibbin to duty free wine and spirits.
My legs just.
Uh-huh.
This is the lunch last night. It's actually nice.
Looking at the cognac. Oh. Some of the bottles look pretty.
After exploring the airport, we had a little bit of time left to go to the lounge and get some yummy laksa and hydrate.
ഓരോരോ വിചിത്രമായ ആചാരങ്ങൾ. പാമ്പിനെ തിന്നുന്ന നാട്ടിൽ ചെന്നാൽ നടുക്കഷ്ണം തന്നെ തിന്നണമെന്ന്. കുഴപ്പമൊന്നും നടക്കട്ടെ.
Fibbin was excited to see that they had an automatic beer pourer, but as you're about to see, he uses it incorrectly. And this is the second time he's done it, making a mess on the floor, which is why there's a cleaning sign on the floor in front of him. Then it was time for the final flight of this journey, and what a trip it has been. We spent a month back in Australia visiting friends and family, and it was such a special trip. Fibbin and I explored new places together, relived happy memories, and enjoyed all of our favourite Aussie foods. We're on our final flight. Almost home.
Almost out of our flight.
Yeah. I'm very tired. Yes. What time is it? 10:30.
So right.
It's only a short 4-hour flight from Singapore to Kochi, Kerala. So before we knew it, the flight was over. Thank you for coming along with us as we travelled back to Australia. We hope you enjoyed coming along with us. But that's not all. Now we're back in Kerala and straight into the good stuff. Eating appam and mutta curry in the misty hills. Eating all the pineapple from roadside stalls.
Good morning, pineapple.
and fruit literally falling into our hands. Bibin is climbing mangosteen trees, and I'm opening them like a pro.
Oh my god, that's so good.
We're harvesting all of our chaka, and yes, this jackfruit was as massive and sticky as you'd expect. But it's not just about the food. We're pouring our hearts into finishing our boutique hotel, labeling bottles and doing some final construction work. Of course, it's not all hard work. There's the occasional cow chase in the rain, a petty auto full of plants. It's our plants! And a well-earned dip in our rooftop pool. We've got so many stories still to share from this new chapter about building a life here, the beauty of daily moments, and everything it takes to turn a dream into reality. So if you've loved this journey so far, stick around. Things are just getting started.